Hey Anthony, this is Natasha Gomez, one of your classmates, responding to your post. Thank you so much for your post. Your father sounds like a very hard worker. And I like the part where you, in the end, you said that your father is someone that you aspire to be like. And in the beginning, you mentioned that he stuck to what he does. And I thought of a person in my life who sticks to what they do and someone that I aspire to be like. However, I've heard a trend of fathers being brought up, which is awesome. And I've heard a lot about like financial work and getting paid, but I am going to switch it up a little bit. I would like to talk about my mother being an athlete and how she reached her goals of making it all the way to the Olympics. Yes, that's right, the Olympics. So, my mother is a professional judo martial artist, and when she, like, this was in the 80s that she was in her prime shape. And so she would train every day for 2 hours, uh, judo training, and then she would do 3 miles a day running and 1 hour weight training. And she was also on a very strict diet. So during her training, she would train against men and women. And I asked her what she would do when she lost a match. And she said that she would actually video record herself. And when she lost, she would review the video and look at her technique, whether she needs more stamina, weight training, mental training, or visualization training, whatever it was. She would review her technique and see where she needed help. And that is what got her to the top. So when she finally was called for Olympic training, she went to an Olympic training center. I believe it was in Denver, Colorado, and she met a visualization trainer. And one of the techniques that she used was every time before a match, any match, or probably larger matches, she would listen to soft music and she would visualize herself standing on the podium with that medal in her hand. And that helped her to win, just the visualization of her winning. She continued on to training in different international judo training centers across America and in France. Um, and basically working hard enabled her to, in 1988, win bronze medal at the World Championship for judo. And then in 1988, she won in Seoul, Korea, in the Olympics, a bronze medal for women's judo. She was also inducted into the Judo Hall of Fame. And in about 1983, she believes she was elected Best Player of the Year. So getting to the Olympics is probably not something I will do, but I will try to get into the temple, to be sealed in the temple one day with a loving husband and hopefully have children one day and be sealed to them as well. And that will be my Olympic medal for sure. And I know that if I work as hard as my mother did, I will be able to compete in the championships and hopefully bring home the gold. And if you would like to Google my mom, her name is Margaret Castro Gomez. Just so you know, I'm not lying. My mom really is an Olympian. Anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and thank you for your post.